pumpkin mug. I'm making me an espresso. I love to use my French vanilla or caramel sugar-free syrup. I'm also at the same time making us some breakfast. So I'm just popping in my favorite creamer, Southern butter pecan. All right. Good morning to y'all. Cheers. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm in here still drinking my coffee, and it is lunchtime. I fixed me some coffee a little late today, but I wanted to pop in and talk to y'all for a quick second. Y'all doing all right today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing well. I wanted to show y'all something. I told y'all I went to Pop Shelf on a few videos ago, and I picked up something off of their Harvest 75% off sale. They ended up, during this time is when they have the fall harvest decor things on sale, and it's the best time, honestly, to shop off season. It's actually my preference. So let me show y'all what I got. Hold on. This is what I got, and I actually just realized that this has this stain on there. Let me show you another one. I call myself picking through them with these wood rounds. This is what I got. These were originally $10, and I got them for 70% off. So I think they were a little under $3 or right at $3 a piece. So I got these. I have been wanting some, and they're normally $10, $12, $15.99. So I ended up grabbing me some of these, and I'm so excited about it because there's so many things I can use them for. I wanted them, last year for my fall tablescape, but outside of that, I can use them as like charger plates. I can use them as like charcuterie boards, cutting boards, food display, decor display. So there's so many different things I can use them for. So that's why I got them. I actually just looked over and seen some wrapping paper. I have been looking for that wrapping paper. I'm thinking about wrapping some faux gifts for my red and white tree. And I probably can use this wrapping paper. Let me get it. Hold on. It has black in it, but it may still work. It's a little bent up. Oh, yeah, look. It's double-sided. Oh, this is perfect. And it says Merry Christmas. Happy Holiday. Oh, y'all, look. This will be perfect for my red and white tree. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up some gifts just to add that finishing touch to my Christmas tree. I'm glad I looked over there. But yeah, that's what I end up getting from the store. So if you're in the market for fall decor, I love to shop off season. And my girlfriend Angel just told me that Hobby Lobby has sent out an email saying that their fall decor is 75% off. So run to the store, grab you some of those discount decor items. I always love to buy on sale, not full price. But otherwise, y'all, it's been a good day today. I have had a whole lot of going on lately. Between work and prepping for the holiday season and life, it's been a lot happening over here. So I, to be totally honest, hadn't really even been wanting to pick up this camera, just to be totally brutally honest with you. But I know in life things may happen and things may kind of, you know, throw you off a little bit, but it's always good to have your little moment, but don't stay there. Keep going. And I say that all the time. And so I have to, or had to, encourage myself here lately. I feel like just over the last couple of weeks, it's just been, I've been thrown off for sure. So it's been a struggle. And I don't want to just say everything is always all good on my end. A lot of people probably feel like I have it together all the time, because I'm just a person where I try not to let things get to me, and I'm a person that just can make things look easy, but it's not always easy. So just know that just like you may have your challenges or struggles, I'm human just like the next person. So I have definitely had to lean on the Lord, honey, and like ask for direction and guidance on some things that I have before God in this last quarter of the year. So I have some goals and some visions that I want to see happen. So I'm not gonna, you know, lay down. I'm not gonna give in. I'm gonna keep going for sure. So don't worry about that. But just as a woman, it's just been a lot of things that I've just been kind of working my way through. So I was listening to a word the other day by Pastor Mike Jr. If you never heard of him, he is a pastor out of Birmingham, Alabama, and I love his teaching style and the messages and revelation that he gives. And he preached on anxiety in this message, and he said a few things that I took notes, because I feel like I've never previously even dealt with anxiety until probably the pandemic, and just on and off since then. There are things that get me to that point, and I'm like, you know what, this is not going to be my normal. This is not going to be something that overtakes my life. And so listening to that message on the other day really encouraged me, gave me new insight, and gave me a new way to look at things and a new way to focus my prayers too. And so one of the things that he said was worry, stress, and anxiety are forms of fear. And I'm like, when you think about it, it's like, if you're worrying, if you're stressed out, what is the cause of that? And when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, it's fear of the unknown. And he also said that whenever the enemy wants to kill your motivation, he attacks your memory. And I'm like, what? Whenever the enemy wants to kill your motivation, he attacks your memory. And he gave the example of you have things in your life that happen that are so positive, that are great things, but then you have on the other side things that happen that are traumatic and sad. He was like, which one do you remember the most, or that is more prominent? He was saying mostly the things that are the most traumatic you can remember verbatim, because those are the things that the enemy wants you to focus on. And that made a whole lot of sense to me, because anxiety and fear goes hand in hand. And it just reminds me to put the word on a situation. Like, God has not given me the spirit of fear. I don't have to be anxious. Be anxious for nothing is what my Bible tells me. So just listening to that message was just so encouraging. Like, to be able to know that I don't have to stay in a place of being anxious, especially during this season. Like, politically, like, it's been crazy. Like, I have to back away from media because it can take you there. It really can, just being totally honest. So I have to, I was telling my friend the other day, I'm like, I have to consecrate myself, because with all the outside noises, I already have a lot going on myself personally. Let me just consecrate myself and focus on the things that have to do with me and my business, meaning personal and business. This is just a figure of speech, but that's what I've been doing just that. Okay. And I'm sure I'm probably not alone when I'm talking about things like this, because it takes a lot to be an adult out here in these streets these days. It ain't just I'm like, man, this what my parents dealt with. This what, the people deal with on a daily basis. I tell the young people, anybody I run into, stay in a child's place. Don't try to grow up before your time, because, honey, if my parents were here and I can move back to the house and just go do them little chores they wanted me to do that I was mad about, I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'll do it. The moral of my story, of my rant, is don't try to take on the responsibilities that God has, okay? It's too big for me, but it's just right for God. It's too big for me, but it is just right for God. Okay? So, I'm standing on that. I'm going to let him have it, because I can't do it. I'm going to let him have it, because I can't do it. So, that was my little rant, little chat for today. Hopefully, something I said can resonate with you. Know that you're not alone. You're not the only person going through dealing with something. Lord knows it's a daily walk. Okay? Daily. But yeah, I have been moving along with my Christmas decor. I'm excited about that. My front area is actually decorated. I just hadn't recorded to show y'all any footage of that yet. So I plan to do that really soon. I just hadn't recorded it yet. I actually just put my tree up. Well, Mr. Allen put my tree up last night, and I fluffed it when he put it up. So I just got to decorate my family. Well, I call it my family room, and my den, and then my kitchen. Because my goal is to have all of that done before Thanksgiving. That way I can truly relax afterwards. Because how did I get to the point of hosting? How? But yeah, I am cooking. I originally was going to be cooking for 2. But now that number has grown. So that's what I got going on for Thanksgiving. And I be talking trash, but y'all know I love it. I be talking trash. So I already got my plan mapped out. And yeah. Let me pull it up because I got it here on my computer. I have my holiday plan mapped out. Y'all know I told y'all I plan my my Thanksgiving gathering when I'm hosting. I did a whole video on it if you hadn't seen it. But I have everything mapped out. And actually today begins my plan. Well, no, I already begun my plan by purchasing all my food. But I have everything except for my hens. Oh, I'm glad I talked this through. I got a list on my phone. Because when I went to get my hens, they didn't have any. I think a lot of people are doing Cornish hens this year. But on my list to do today is bake my cornbread. So I'm baking my cornbread and I'm going to freeze it until it's time to pull it back out and assemble my dressing. So I have a whole list of things to do between now and November the 28th. So that's what I got going on. I got to cook dinner tonight. I'm making some lasagna soup. So I'm doing my cornbread and cooking dinner tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm actually going to bake my cakes. I got to bake some. I got to do a chocolate cake and I'm doing a spice cake. I'm going to go ahead and make my cake rounds and freeze them. So I have that out of the way. That's the beauty of having a plan. Although I'm probably going to be like, man, I don't feel like making this. But if I stick to my list, everything is going to flow properly. That's what I got going for Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to gathering with family and friends. I have a auntie. I was invited to my aunt's house. I'm probably going to have to, because our dinner starts at the same time. So I'm most likely going to have to go over there that evening. Normally my dinner time is at 2 p.m. That's when I'm doing majority, any type of dinner, holiday or Sunday dinner or anything like that. It's at 2 p.m. And that's the same time that they're doing theirs. So I'm going to have to probably try to catch her and the relatives that have come in town after my guests leave. So hopefully it work out to where I'm able to go drop in over there on them. But I got a busy next couple of weeks for sure. Between this week and next week, it's gonna be very busy for me, which is another reason why I wanted to get my Christmas decor out the way and have all that, have my house set up. That way I can just cook and, store my things pertaining to the holiday meal. I also have to do decor at work and all that. So, yeah. Just trying to, strategically plan things so I won't be overwhelmed. Because it's definitely easy to get overwhelmed when you have a lot of stuff to do. So, I just try to take it one day at a time. I do a lot of list writing, note taking. That way I can have things in order. And things can flow better. So I need to, I got to go leave now and run an errand. After I run that errand, a couple of errands, I'll come back and, make my cornbread, make my dinner, and then do my Christmas decor. That's the goal for today. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to close this video out and pick y'all back up later. I believe I've made a video on lasagna soup. If I have, I don't know if I'm going to record it again, but if not, if I see where I hadn't made one, I'll record it again. Record another video on lasagna soup. I was talking to, who was I talking to when they told me they can't eat soup? My friend, Lena. She said she cannot eat soup when it's still warm because the weather here is still warm. Like, it's 80 degrees outside. But tonight it may be 55, you know. But I don't care. I don't care if it's hot. I mean, all my food is hot. So what difference it make if it's hot soup or hot fish or hot chicken? Same thing to me. So I'm gonna make lasagna soup, and I was inspired by my goddaughter. She was making it for the first time the other day, and I need to check and see if she's made hers. I sent her a recipe. So that inspired me to say, you know what? That's something that can last us a couple days. So let me cook that for the week. And let that be our meal. But yeah, I'm going to head out and I'll pick y'all back up on the next one. Okay? Hopefully y'all are having a good week. Prayerfully you're not experiencing any stress or anxiety. Or if you are, let my words be an encouragement to you to give it over. Truly let the Lord handle it because it's just right for him. Okay? So, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay? Y'all have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.